small Trumptown, USA, residents are in a heated debate over the arrival of a new megastore. With the mayoral election coming soon, the residents and city council of Trumptown are in a frenzy. Incumbent Mayor Lance Queen is attempting to rally his constituents in support of the new store. The opposing candidate, Ian McMillan, is struggling to garner support against Mayor Queen and the megastore. The following clips and interviews may be disturbing, and viewer discretion is advised.
We need facts out there. Only facts. Facts.
No
All right,
fake news.
who's next? I should be mayor. I'm a good mayor. I say we throw him out and make me mayor.
We're not doing a coup, bud.
So, how do you think that this supermarket debacle is going to affect your chances of winning next year's election? Because your opponent, Ian McMillan, is very, very strongly against this.
Well, let me just say something. I think Ian McMillan's a communist. Because he supports these family businesses, and we all know they're all working together. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to have just some, like, there's gonna be no initiative for people to get in there, like I said before, because of the families. So with this communist mindset, I'm pretty sure that no one's gonna want that anymore. And after they see this mega store coming into place and people are rising up, you know, the homeless man, you see him start making 6 figures a year, 100, you know what I'm saying, 100 grand. Then they're gonna see that capitalism is the way to go with this mega mart.
Definitely. So, overall, your opponent is a communist, and so is anybody who supports him.
I didn't say that.
Are you sure about that?
Ian McMillan's a communist.
Liar and a cheater, and don't re-elect him.
Okay.
Ian, a vote for Ian is a vote for the future.
So, local residents of young families in Lance Queen's town that he's the mayor of.
Trumptown.
How do you feel about this new mega mart going in?
You know, I feel pretty good. I need to provide for my family, so, you know, this would be a good way to find cheaper products for my family, you know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Mr. Strickler?
I feel really good about it, you know, cheaper products and bulk and stuff. It's really good. It's really good.
So, do you guys have any concerns that the low prices and wages of this new mart are going to drive the existing stores out of business?
I mean, if they can't compete, then they shouldn't be in business.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
So true.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Did you say that they support the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria?
I mean, they didn't say they didn't.
Oh, So, here today with Mr. Scott Lyons, a member of the city council of the town that this megastore is going to come into. What do you have to say about the new megastore?
I'm pretty excited. There's going to be lots of new homes for animals.
Yeah.
It's going to bring some new good revenue into the city. I think we're going to create a lot of good job opportunities for many other people. And yeah.
He must be a secret agent working for the Mega Mart. Look at him drink water. He must definitely work for the Mega Mart.
You want to get in on this interview?
For or against Mega Mart?
Nothing?
Always for mega marts.
Yes,
Yeah. Mr. Davis approves.
Wait, are you afraid that this new Mega Mart is going to drive family business out of the town? Because they can't keep up with prices and
yeah,
high
because
wages?
mega marts is way better.
It's just way better?
Yeah.
Any statistics or reasoning behind that?
They make more money.
Make more money?
It's open 24 hours a day.
Ooh, that's fair.
The prices are low.
Also good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else to follow up on that?
Everything he said.
Everything he said.
Yeah.
Terrific.
For your interview.
Hello, I'm Mayor Queen, and I'm the mayor of Trumptown, and we believe in MAMA. Make America's mega marts great again. Now watch this drive.
Wow, look at that swing.
Ciao.
After an interesting day of interviews comes the real thing. The town hall meeting all of the residents had been waiting for is finally here. Lance Queen and Ian McMillan are able to square off and try and gain influence for the upcoming election. The city council members are able to vote on whether or not to allow the supermarket to be built. Dreams will be made, hearts will be broken. What happens next just might shock you.
Our mayor would have you believe this thing is going to assist our town more than anything else could. But could we really just abandon what we built this town's economy off of? We have had these local-owned stores and local businesses since this town was founded, and we're just abandoning them for some giant store that's going to run all of our local towns out of business. What would that do? I mean, we can't just abandon what we spent all of our time building, what all of our citizens have spent their time building just for this mega corporation. It's going to run them all out of business. And for what? What is this going to even do for us?
Now the party don't start till I walk in.
And as you can see, if my opponent truly cared about this argument, he would have showed up on time to this discussion. Remember, when it comes around to voting season, a vote for Ian is a vote for the future.
I've lived here for all my life. My father worked at the post office. My grandfather worked at the post office, and you people are trying to tear it down.
Yes.
I get my medication every week from Mr. Ben's store. What am I gonna do with these new young people in this big store? I think we should leave our town the way it was founded, in part by my grandpappy. Thank you.
The Historical Association, and this post office that you guys are proposing to tear down completely illegally, I'm just gonna write out that one. But it's been run by this town for 200 years. It survived the Great Fire. It was founded by immigrants, people who made this country, okay? You guys are suggesting build a wall. That's sick.
This post office brings in a big amount of tourism, but without the added negatives of the megastore.
How many people visit the post office?
Okay, we are in 6 figures right now, just at the start of March. We bring around 35,000 people a month. It is
run down.
That's fun.
What? No, 35,000 people a month. So through 3 months almost, yes.
What is it? What is it for? Pretty Bell?
How much does it cost to keep it up?
Well, with our tourism, it's actually running itself at this point, but the restoration process was actually pretty costly. It was about $50,000 to get it back up.
But the majority of our restoration process funds come from citizens that really value the historical value of this town.
The post office is old and abandoned. Y'all are letting 35,000 people live there a month?
Is that a safety hazard?
Fake.
Is that like
that's fake news.
Okay.
They haven't been with us recently. That's
okay.
perfect.
I have been going to this church for 20 years. Putting this store in will make my commute to church a lot worse. It's already hard enough with all of these pedestrians, but putting in this store will make it much, much harder. And I was praying last night, and the Lord spoke to me, and He told me not to worry. So I have faith that you will make the correct decision, the Lord's decision, and deny this store the access it requires to ruin our town. Thank you. Any questions?
What time do you go to church?
7:45 in the morning.
Okay, so if the store opens at 8,
Then you won't have
would that be a problem?
It's a 24-hour store.
It's a 24-hour store, so it'll be open afternoon.
Where does it say it's a 24 hour? If we build better roads and better parking lot, wouldn't that help you?
No. This store is going to ruin our town. This store is the devil's work.
The store will sell household appliances, hardware, clothing, cosmetics, and more. So they sell everything. And all of Megastore's corporation stores are open 24 hours a day, making them very convenient places to shop. And small businesses aren't open 24 hours a day. And then it'll tear down an old abandoned post office that like no one goes to. Like they say like the tourist thing or whatever they're talking about, but like, is anybody really gonna go to a post office for fun?
Why won't it hurt small businesses?
I mean, that's not really our problem.
Well, they're in your town.
Yeah, but it's like called capitalism.
All these small businesses are family related. Do you know what I'm saying? And because of that, they only want to hire their kids. And I know for a fact that I can work way better than a 16-year-old boy. So they need to hire us. And I've been told that the MAMA slogan, Make America's Mega Marts Great Again, is going to help me to get employed, as well as my future children to get employed as well.
Lance, wouldn't Make America's Mega Markets Great Again have a G in it?
The G's invisible.
In one of your interviews, you actually claimed that Ian McMillan was a communist. Do you have any data to support that claim?
I have a lot of data. I'm told that he speaks fluent Russian. And maybe has ties to Vladimir Putin. I'm done.
Ian, would you like to refute any of those claims?
Am I allowed to go up and say how I'm not a communist?
I'm used to this. People talking over me, not giving me the respect I deserve. I am a homeless man looking for a job. I have been in this town for the longest of times, but you know why I can't get a job? It's because these local businesses, they only hire from their families. So I am on the street and I'm just sick of this, and I want to support this community because I love this town, but this town does not love me. And I could buy a home, I could get a job, I could have a family, because I don't have a family, because you won't let me have a family. And any questions for the homeless man?
Why did you become homeless?
Because I was a vet, and also the local businesses wouldn't hire me, so I can't really go anywhere else. So we're kind of secluded, and I love this town.
Do you think that Ian's communist ideals are the reason you haven't been able to get a job?
I think it's a group effort. I'm not going to confirm or deny that situation, but this is just, it's disturbing how they will not hire me because I'm not in their family. It's profiling.
After hearing different points made, the city council finally congregates to cast a vote.
It's definitely going to create a lot of jobs and solve a lot of people's problems in the community and provide cheaper resources and food. But I'm concerned until there is a definite plan for the parking lot, what that's going to do to the citizens in their local neighborhoods.
I like that it's could possibly lead to like people coming in and then that causes our economy to become better, but that does cause some concerns that we'll become a bit more busy and not be able to keep up with the amount of people that we'll have.
It definitely brings in lots of jobs for those who cannot get jobs at either Times gas station or family-owned businesses. And though against it, there's a definite possibility that it will drive the family-run businesses out of business, as well as create lots of traffic and decrease property values with people parking up and down the neighborhood roads.
All in favor of the store? Raise your hand. And all opposed? So it looks like we'll have a nice one.
Communism never wins.